welcome to Richmond High School and our Blue Water Area Conference matchup between the Raiders of Almont and the Richmond Blue Devils. We're going to skip right to our starting lineups tonight. First, from the visiting Raiders of Almont. Sophomore guard, number 3, Hannah Revolt. Sophomore guard, number 5, Brandy Cox. Freshman guard, number 11, Grace Johnson. Sophomore forward, number 12, Jessie Hellebuck. And sophomore forward, number 15, Hannah Landership. The Raiders are coached by Shelby Freilich. And now for the 2018 Lady Devils. Senior guard number 3, Izzy Ferranti. Senior forward number 12, Kennedy Caperton. Senior forward number 23, Ashley Telto. Senior guard number 25, Jenna Schroeder. And senior forward number 50, Shannon Gaffney. The Lady Devils are coached by Jeff Paxton. Good luck to both teams tonight.
Good evening. As we start this Blue Water Area Conference matchup between the Blue Devils and Raiders, the Raiders get the tip here. Number 11 bringing it up, Johnson, Grace. Blue Devils coming out and it looks like a 1-2-2 zone. I'm Keith Bartels, joined tonight with Chase Churchill, and on camera Eric Hack and JP Severini. Jason Robbins, our producer. We will get more into that in a little bit here. Well, welcome, Chase.
Yeah, it's great to be back here in Richmond for a weekend off.
11, a little long on that shot.
Seems to be Blue Devils ball.
Grace Johnson, just a freshman.
Yeah, they seem young. Looking at the roster, they only have 1 junior and no seniors.
That is young. They Blue Devils won at Almont earlier this year by 13.
And it's always hard to play at Almont for sure. I mean, it's a tiny gym, closed space. A lot of people can pack in there, but good for them getting the dub over there in Almont.
It is a tough place. I coached 2 games in there varsity-wise, and we were tied at halftime, and I wasn't real happy with the boys. And
steal by number 5, Brandy Cox, and the layup.
Puts it in, 5, just a 10th grader. So they're starting 10th grade, 3 10th graders, and 4 10th graders and a freshman. Gaffney underneath gets that loose ball, puts it up and in to tie it. But yeah, you're right. You've played in that gym. It's a very tough place to play.
It is, and when there's a lot of fans in student sections and just fans in general, it's just hard atmosphere to play in. And I can't remember a time where when I played there in my 3 years that we scored even more than 50 points. So good rebound there by Kennedy Caperton.
Johnson pulling another 3. Schroeder bringing it up. Nice pass.
Down low. Good offense there by the Blue Devils.
Excellent job. The ball hardly hit the floor. That's how you want to beat that press. Pass, layup. Yeah, just a half step late.
Good idea, though. She knew the pass was coming, too, so she read it.
11 in for the Blue Devils. That's Paige Thompson in for Ferranti.
Little slow start off here and out of bounds.
She's traveling. Not even sure it's a 5-6. She was moving her way down.
She was trying to make her. She was looking like quarterback out there, trying to call everybody around.
Yeah. Caperton taking it out, gives it to Paige. Paige bringing it up. 11 knocking it out of bounds.
Grace Johnson again.
That Almont gym we were talking about, it's lighter than it used to be. It used to be really dark.
It didn't get there. It didn't get that light until like my junior, senior year. I remember it being dark 3 ball by Kennedy, just off. Good rebound by Ashley.
Coaches were yelling up, up, up. She did. She needed to grab that and put it right back up.
Oh.
It's close. I think she stuck her foot there a little bit.
She kept it there.
3, Revolt with the ball. Blue Devils still in that 1, looks like a 1. It depends on where the ball is. They're 1-2-2 or a 3-2.
Yeah. Just trying to eliminate the outside shots, but then you give up that.
Telto stepped up. Good board there by Caperton.
This should have been a foul.
Schroeder bringing the ball up.
I always like to watch the girls play because they call some of the same like play names as us varsity, as the varsity boys will call it. It's like a completely different set. Good board there by Ashley. Way to put the ball back up there.
Yeah, that's what she needed to do that last series, so she listened there. Do it this series. Get it. Don't bring it down to the guards and get it right back up off the glass and in. Blue Devils 6, Raiders 2 with 4:35 to go in the first.
Like you were saying, it depended where the ball was that they're running that 1-2-2. Good read by Jenna. Ball stolen right back.
Oh, Caperton lucky there. She almost picked up a second one there. So the Coach Paxson coming in here this year, and so far they're 6-9, not having a bad season.
No,
got some kids that come out, and I know it's an interim situation this year. Nice take by 3. A little out of control, didn't finish.
Blue Devil ball.
So we got Ferranti coming in, back in.
And then Paxton's in 32 in for Jenna.
And 14, Liz Brandt in for the Raiders.
Oh.
Yeah, you got to keep coming to the ball.
Yeah, you can't just stop your feet like that. You got to. Paige did a good job of trying to lead Izzy away from her defender.
So Brandt taking it out, gives it to Johnson. They're moving it real well, but they're not really stepping in. So they're not. They need to move it and step in to get that defense to.
And I really do think that's what the Devils want. They want them to shoot the outside shots, take the low percentage shots. Nice save there by 14 though to keep the possession alive.
I'm surprised at 3 or 15. Their Revolt and Landershear are not flashing to the middle. It's wide open.
Yeah. But that possession right there is exactly what Richmond wants. They want them to take the long-range shots where, especially in girls basketball, it's a low percentage shot, and even in guys basketball too. So they played exactly what the Blue Devils want to do. Good pass by Izzy. Couldn't get the finish there. Way to get her own board.
Right back up, Telto. Oh, almost an and 1. Girls are moving the ball well tonight and being unselfish. They're definitely looking and hitting the open person.
Fouls on number 3, Hannah Revolt for Almont.
Telto to shoot. Misses the first. 2 checking in. Sarah Hall.
Another freshman.
Yeah, that's young. So you wonder what their JV and freshman team look like if they have a freshman team.
Yeah.
Telto gets her own rebound, kicks it into Gaffney.
That's a strong girl down there.
Goes out on her. Yeah, she's a heck of a shot putter, too. I know she qualified for states last year.
So was her sister, Mary, too.
Yep, who's in the audience tonight. Little trap action here. Telto. I think she might have gotten away a little walk there.
Got numbers. You get it. Good shot, Paige.
Paige up and in. Jammed her thumb.
Oh, she got it. Yeah.
Yep.
She got a happy feet there.
Yep.
23's in for Almont now. Skylar Stryker, another sophomore.
Yeah, she did a little jump stop and a little
skip to my Lou.
Yeah. 3 bringing the ball up the court. Revolt, 10th grader. Passes to a freshman.
I played against both Revolt brothers whenever I was playing here. Drew Revolt, I think, graduated my senior year, and then Zach the year before me. They're both great athletes through Almont. Zach was your all 3 sport guy, so I played him in all 3 sports, but it's a good sport family I know in Almont. Yep.
Keep moving around. Levin's their shooter. Johnson, she's the one taking those. Good box out there by Gaffney. She didn't get it, but Telto did. Ferranti doing a nice job. Nice pass by Page. And an out shot by Telto.
Cott's carrying the ball up right now. Good move by there.
Lefty and one possibly, but
yeah,
no call.
It was a great move though. Way to get Ashley and Shannon up in the air. Oh.
Makes it 8-6 after that steal. Blue Devils getting a little sloppy here with the ball. 2 are on you. It means somebody's wide open. Just got to protect it a little better here.
Try to keep your eyes up. Try not to worry so much about the press in your face.
Nice pass to Gaffney. Nice drop step. And one. No, I keep wanting to say and one, but
yeah, rest letting them play tonight. Not letting them get all the ticky-tacky fouls.
Yeah, we've had 2 fouls, and both of them were. Well, one on Caperton was ticky-tack, and then they swallowed a whistle after that one, which is a good thing. It's been a pretty foul-free quarter, only 2 so far.
Try to get that with 2 hands.
Timeout he called on Paxton Blue Devils, seeing if it's a full or a 30 here. He didn't signal. They're still standing, so he must be going 30.
Yeah.
Caperton checking back in with 30.8 to go. Again, Keith Bartels, Chase Churchill. Richmond TV 12 is the YouTube channel, and Channel 6, Richmond channel. Eric Hack and JP Severini on camera. Jason Robbins, the producer, for an exciting night tonight in basketball. You got the Blue Devils, who are 6-9. I think are beating expectations this year with coaching change and different system. Get some nice wins in there, and then the boys tonight coming in 17-1, looking to clinch an outright championship. Telto, nice take, kisses it off the glass and in, makes it 12-6.
That was Richmond's best set of trying to break the press right there. Didn't let the press get in their face too much.
Jenna, nice steal. Up and in, makes it 14-6. You hate to see that. It was 10-6 with like 25 seconds to go, and now it's 14-6. And that's not going to be good. So 1 quarter of action, Blue Devils 14, Raiders 6 in the rematch. Blue Devils winning in Almont by 13 earlier in the year. Well, it's been a pretty much error-free quarter.
Yeah,
neither team really turning the ball over. Almont not hitting shots. Number 11, Grace Johnson, trying to hit the threes. She missed 3 or 4 of them. Blue Devils working their offense well and looking for the open.
Ball inside.
Yep, trying to get inside. And Gaffney and Telto playing really well inside. And you got to hand it to Ferranti, Schroeder, and Paige Thompson doing a nice job breaking the press. Couple lapses here or there, but other than that, not really panicked.
That's the one thing about the press too. You see it in all like age levels of basketball. They see a press and they just get like hesitant to make that one pass to get out of it. And like you said earlier, if 2 people's on you, that means it's 4v3 on the other side of the court. So if you just get past the 2, then you have numbers when you get past it. So that's a huge thing. Right.
Well, the thing too that I liked there as well is a couple times they broke the press, and it's hard for younger kids to see it. They start to get at this level, but you beat it by passing it.
Yeah.
And the less you dribble, but a lot of people like to dribble, the NBA, and they make it look pretty, and a lot of people like to dribble. Nice pass by Ferranti. Turn up and in by Gaffney. Uses her size and strength, making it 16-6 just like that. Blue Devils up 10 after Almont cut it 8-6. Blue Devils on an 8-0 run.
And if you're Almont here, you really don't want to try to sit the ball out so far outside. You want to get the ball inside and make the Devils out-rebound you and foul you if you get too close to the basket.
Yeah, it surprises me because the Blue Devils aren't really coming too far out on them. They haven't attacked that inside at all, and they really haven't gone down low, which Blue Devils down low have been able to just stand around and not play a lot of, moving. You're not making a move. But maybe it's because they're sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah, they don't quite get that yet. That's a good thing about being pulled up on varsity, like from experience as a younger guy or younger girl, is like you get to feel the fast pace of varsity. You get to feel how fast everything moves from the defense on you to the offense, and how fast you got to move through your sets and everything. So I'd look out for this Almont team in the next 2 or 3 years, looking at how many sophomores and freshmen they have.
Right, they're going to take their lumps this year, maybe next year a little bit, but then like you said, maybe have a nice run with experience. They'll have the experience and the strength, the quickness and the strength. I mean, that jump from freshman or JV to varsity, the quickness alone and the pure strength of bigger, stronger kids.
Almont's really looking to get it to Grace Johnson in the corner. She's just been roaming the baselines corner to corner, just trying to set up for that three-point shot.
Yeah, and she's just a freshman, looks to be their shooter. She hasn't hit one yet, but
that's a good thing, though, to see out of even a freshman, too.
That wants it.
That wants the shot and knows that she has the confidence in herself and knows she keeps on shooting it. One of them will fall eventually.
14 took that one. Brandt, she's a freshman as well.
Oh, bounce pass.
Yeah, I was going to say, right idea. Just hands are coming at you. You got to go under. Paige Thompson checking back in. So I see you got your knee brace on here a little bit. I know you're not doing surgery.
Not that I know of yet, no, sir. I mean, I spoke with our ortho guy that works with the Pistons. Finally, a 3-ball.
14, Lizzie Brandt.
Finally gets one to fall. Maybe that'll be the change that they need and the confidence. Good vision by Jenna there.
Yeah, Grace Johnson did a nice job dropping there. The numbers were with the Blue Devils. So is it therapy that's making it sore right now? Or?
We are at Wayne right now. We're doing a lot of winter conditioning stuff. So like we're doing a lot of agility circuits, and so we were doing agility bags, and the floors we were doing all of our work on were kind of slippery, and my foot went one way, my knee went the other, and felt a pop, and then swelling started to ensue after. So I have to get an MRI next week. So, but it's been bothering me ever since last year during baseball season. Right. So if it's torn, it's torn, I told myself, but like if not, I just keep on going doing rehab. And that was a great floater there by 25 Jenna Schroeder off the inbounds.
To answer that 3, making it Blue Devils 18, Raiders 9 with 5:18 to go. Second, Paige, they have numbers.
Refs are really letting the girls play tonight. It was a great shot by Kennedy too.
Kennedy, nice job. The thing I like about so far what the Blue Devils are doing is when they're in there, they're kissing it off the glass.
They're not trying to throw it too hard off the glass, and like you see that a lot with like as you progress through basketball, is like 5th and 6th graders just want to throw it up there and know if they hit the one spot it'll go in, and that's what they always learned about. But like it's all about touch, and like you especially learn that as you get up on varsity. Like because you have all that adrenaline as you're going towards the basket, you're like, oh, I'm so open, and then it'll be the one time you miss the wide open layup.
What's funny about that too is I tell my kids, the younger kids, the highest percentage shot in all of basketball is a 2-hand slam. Second highest is a 1-hand slam.
Yep.
Third highest is layup off the backboard.
Yep.
So we tell the kids, you can't do the first 2.
You can't do the first 2, so you better learn how to do the third one.
So anyways, back to your knee. So you're going to get in. You heard it popping in some training, because I know you were projecting to make a run for the starting quarterback job next fall.
I was told by both our head coach and our QB coach that I was no doubt the number 2 next year going into this spring and fall, and so it'll be really, really sad and upsetting for me if I really am out a whole year, because ACL injuries are no joke.
No, they're not.
You can have surgery and never come back the same. So, but it's all good things no matter what. The good thing is, though, I'm young. I'm only a redshirt freshman starting next year, so I'll still have 3 years of eligibility left.
If not 4, if you get a medical redshirt.
Exactly, and even better. So, but no, I mean, I'm just taking it day by day and not going to stress about what ifs until I get my results whenever my MRI is.
Well, and the other thing too is you don't want to be in the middle of a. You want to. It is what it is.
Yeah.
You want to get it right, whether that means surgery or rehab or going in there and scoping a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know. I mean, until you can get the final diagnosis of that
It was
MRI.
a good move there by
Yes, it was.
3.
Good board there by Telto, outlet to Jenna.
But no, 100%. I mean, I've been doing rehab really ever since I got there in August. Ooh, good screen set by Mary.
Yeah,
that's Shannon, my bad.
Yeah, and that's where you yell at your teammate and say, "You have to let me know the screen is there." Because that's good defense. You run full bore into a pick. That's
It's not this screen's fault.
No, that's your defensive partner's fault for
I
not.
remember when we used to play. If we never call out a screen, we get pulled that next day because like you're not just. That's not even 2 points or 3 points the opposite way, but that's also your teammate's health right there. Because I've seen people run into one and get completely knocked out, or like you have a concussion moment because like you don't see it. It's a blindside hit, just like in football.
Yep.
Almont needs to really pick it up on offense if they want to get back into this game. They're only down 11, but there's Grace again. There we go. That was a nice shot, too.
Yes, it was. First one she's hit. They've been looking to hit her all night.
It's all about confidence, especially in girls basketball, too.
Nice pass.
Oh,
she traveled.
She walked a little. They'll let it go, though.
Yeah. A little bit of that they will. Good answer there by the Blue Devils to put it back up to 10 as Almont hit a 3 to cut it to 8. Nice give and go. She controls that. She had a 3-on-2.
Oh.
It's going to be over and back. And the other thing, too, is you don't want to be in the middle of a championship run and have it happen.
Yeah, that's like the good thing now. Like, I'm telling myself, if it's ever going to happen, I want it to happen now, like during the off season, so I can have from let's say March to August, which is about 4 or 5 months right there, and then have the whole fall to rehab it and continue. Because I could practice on it when I got like able to and like progress into it. Because you never really know how fast injuries can heal. Because like you see all the time in college or in the NFL, people say they're out 9 to 12 months, but they come back in 7.
Right.
So it really all depends. But no, exactly. I'm glad that I'm young, and I'm glad I did it not while I was playing, and then hurt the team then. But
Page with the
just a little off.
Yep.
Good board by Kayla Gallardo. My bad. She's only a 10th grader too.
Nice entry pass to Telto.
She walked a little too.
And I think after the last couple times, the coach kept saying,
kept chirping in the refs here.
And they're like, well, we can't let this one go. Almont bringing it up, down 10 with 2:44 to go. Only 2 fouls so far in this half. Pretty clean game by both, but the clean game is also by the officials letting them play a little bit. It hasn't been that physical, and there hasn't been a ton of cheap shots or any of that, but it's nice to see them letting them play. Page, strong shot, grabs it, turns, and shoots it off the glass.
Some of the shots you see are just like, I hope it goes in sometimes.
Yeah.
But hey, you could take 2 points whenever you can get them. You have a girl in the corner that they don't really see.
Blue Devils up 12. Long shot, weak
Seems
side
like Almont's
rebound.
offense is really all around base. The 3 ball. It seems like their first scoring option, if it's open, is a 3 ball, then try to kick it inside to one of their bigs.
Yeah, they're just cutting and rotating. And like you said, they're not in a hurry. Nice backdoor cut there.
Well read by Jenna, too. Slow it down. Good idea.
Ferrante up with the left, didn't go in. Telto battling.
That's one thing, too, that Richmond has over Almont right now. It's just size, because actually listed here at 5'9". So that's pretty tall when you get into girls basketball.
Yes, it is.
And it seems like all their players in us right now is like 5'4", 5'6", 5'7", and below. You have Shannon Gaffney, Kennedy Caperton, and Riley Paxton all checking back in for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, Johnson and Lendershear for the Raiders. That one goes in. Page second shot here. This one will be live on the release.
I never knew you can do that though, like take a couple step back when you have the ball for a free throw.
Yeah, as long as you don't go forward. Nice rebound there for Gaffney.
Good idea. Just too many. Jump ball. It's going to be Almont's ball.
Yeah, the thing there is the Page's pass. You know, the one thing that I noticed that girls could work on a little bit is coming to those passes a little more.
Just let the ball come to them. Like take a step in front of them.
Blue Devil girls responding, playing well on this Friday night, day after Valentine's, February 15th.
50 seconds left on the clock in the first half.
That middle's wide open. They're not taking advantage of it. Well, it's not really wide open right now, but
when they see it, it is.
Too late.
They've taken about 26 seconds off the clock in that one possession. And I'd understand if they were down, if they were up to 13, if it was, the scores were flips, but since they're down to 13, you want to move the ball, get the ball as close, even if you're just throwing up like contested shots, just get the ball close to the basket.
Ooh, he called that shooting. Thought that was on the floor.
Fouls on Izzy Ferranti, number 3 for Richmond.
Number 3 on the line. Hannah Revolt, that's that family you're talking about.
And her brother seems to be in the crowd too, Zach.
She's just a 10th grader. That free throw right there, she's 5'8", 10th grader. That free throw had good form to it. Learning from older brothers. Good rotation, just not enough arc on that one.
If I'm Richmond right here, I'm slowing the ball down, get the last shot. Don't shoot unless you're wide open.
See right there, if Gaffney's got to go to that a little bit more.
Yeah, she takes one step to where it's. They call that a shooting foul?
Yep. 15 will be at the stripe. Shooting 2, Hannah Landershear.
Fouls on Shannon Gaffney. But no, I agree. Like you see that allotted, like in. I mean, we keep on referring to like all ages, but like you really do. Like kids need to be taught like how if the ball is coming to you, take a step, because that can be that one step between a fast break layup the other way, or just you getting the open shot and you're running. You have one more than the opposing defense.
Yep, and a difference of foul trouble. You know, if you're a step ahead versus step behind.
Oh, good idea.
Now, if I'm Almont's coach, I'm Grace. She's had a decent game. Like you said earlier, that Grace Johnson there, number 11, sorry. I'm saying to her, how do you know not to shoot that ball? I mean, you got to be in the game mentally. You know, you're a good athlete, you're a good shooter, but you got to get in the game.
Exactly. So you got to look at your clock too and know how much time's left and everything.
The Raiders cut the lead to 10 in a pretty foul-free first half. Fouls were 3 against the Blue Devils, 2 against the Raiders. Keith Bartels, Chase Churchill, Eric Hack, and JP Severini on camera, and Jason Robbins, our producer. Check us out on Richmond TV 12 YouTube channel, as well as Channel 6. We will be back after this. Waiting on the officials here. Here they come. Coming in there, just snickering, looking back at Reinhardt, saying, why didn't you come get us? I remember those days being the AD, and you go, oh, I forgot to get the officials. Usually
those are kind of important.
Yeah, usually they have a clock running, but the AD days, and you get some good relationships with some officials. Well, the Blue Devils had a good first half, scoring 25. They're up 10 on this young Raiders team. Ferranti bringing it up, guarded by Johnson. Caperton from the top of the key.
A good shot.
Gaffney. Nice rebound there by Telto. Puts it right back up and in to extend that lead to 12. First half was very smooth, not a lot of fouls, not a lot of turnovers. I think part of that helped is Almont's not in an urgency to score against this zone, and they eat a lot of clock. There was only 5 fouls called in that first half. Pretty clean game.
Good bounce pass.
Still moving around. Turnover there. Schroeder gets it. Bringing it up the court. Gives it to Caperton. Telto up top. Nice feed down to Gaffney.
Finish it.
Yeah, she's having a nice game tonight. Extending that lead to 14. They don't. They get a steal and score here. Almont will call timeout to settle those girls down a little bit.
Kick ball.
Yeah, good call. I like seeing the 3-man crews. It's a lot easier to officiate just your area or your zone you're supposed to be watching.
She does have a nice shot there.
Yes, she does. Grace Johnson, just a freshman, coach's daughter. Coach's daughter means she spent a lot of time in the gym. Double dribble against the Blue Devils. That 3 cut it to 11. Get a couple more. And they're right back in it. No urgency on Almont. Thompson and Mary Shoeboy looking to check in. Oh, now if I'm a coach, I want her to pull that. And she just knocked one down from that.
And she hit one before the half ended too, so the confidence. Oh, bad luck there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
5:52 to go, 11-point lead. Subs are in. 14. Brandt checking in for Almont. See if the Raiders move the ball around here to set up a 3 from Johnson. She's in that wing.
There she is.
There it is. Knocks
She
it down
does have
again.
a nice shot. That's two in like matter of 3 possessions for her too.
Schroeder taking it to the hole.
And if you're Richmond, that's what you want to see. You want to see them attack the basket.
The Raiders cutting the lead here to 8. Jenna short on the first one. Sub.
She's got to use her legs.
Yep, number 2, Sarah Hall checking in. Yeah, but you're exactly right. The Blue Devils need to dictate tempo here.
Yeah, because you're up 8 now. They was just 12.
Knocks down the second one. Pushing it to 9, 3-possession game.
Let's go, move the ball.
They should be looking for Johnson.
And this is the growing pains we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Not knowing that they just good take there too. And if you're Almont, you're happy there with that possession. It's the first time they were trying to drive the ball inside in a while too.
Yeah, and that'll open up that outside game. Page comes up a little short. Colts bring it up, loses it. Schroeder has it in the corner. That's going to be a block on Colts. That's one of those frustration fouls.
Yeah, she knows she got the ball taken over or turned over and just trying to make a play out of frustration.
Yeah, and you hate it as a coach because you're 90-some feet away from the hoop. Too many of those you get in the 1-and-1. Schroeder breaking it easily here. Kicks it to Mary Shoeboy. Almont, good rebound. Johnson pushing it.
And if I'm her, I'm taking a step back behind the 3-point line and shooting it. She's open again.
They need to get that inside game, kick it in and kick it back out. Like right now.
Good cut too by her. Oh.
Weak side.
Ooh, that's a foul. Just trying to get too aggressive there. Just trying to make a play.
3:55 to go. Blue Devils hanging on to a 9-point lead. It was as many as 16. Good left hand there. B. White, number 3, hit it out of revolt. Almost would have been over and back. Telto taking it out. Has Ferrante and Paige Thompson. Good job of Paige to come back to it. Forcing some shots here. Not getting great looks, the Blue Devils. Grace Johnson.
There it is. It's a 2.
Paige.
I'd slow it down if I'm Richmond. They've had too many unitilized shots and
gather themselves.
That's what you're looking for right there.
Good give and go there. Pass back from Telto to Thompson. Paige isn't leaving her. Paige should be normally getting more help side, but
more depth too to help the inside shot, but she knows that.
Yeah.
See, that's a better idea. Early in the game, she would have tried to make the pass over her, but she quickly learned from her mistakes, try to make the bounce pass. 'Cause that's the worst case scenario, really. You either A, get a kickball out of it, or you get the ball down low where you want it to go.
Blue Devils up 11. Raiders ball with 2:46 to go in the third. Only 3 fouls this half as well.
23 is new into the game too. Skylar Striker. Ooh. Jump ball. Almont ball still.
I was going to say that had to be something. It's either a foul, a travel, or a jump. Probably a good call on the jump.
Ball rebounded by Paige. Great pass up the court to Ashley. Saves Richmond ball.
Yeah, Blue Devils fortunate there. Telto taking it out. Paxton, 32, checking into the game. Jenna. Oh, and she knocks it down. It's going to be a move and pick on 50. Yep.
She's had a couple of those that were in and out. Could have called either way, too.
See how long Raiders keep Grace Johnson on the bench. She started out hot here in the second half.
Almont faithful, not too happy about that.
No.
Cool.
You're right, though. We got to hear the youth. Their first initial cut is good, but not a lot of movement after that. Not a lot of flash into the open spots. That was a nice step in, but a little too hard. That had to be a foul. Oh, they called it on Jenna?
Yeah. For what? I'm confused.
Yeah, she had the ball, so
maybe after the ball was stolen, she threw her down
and held her. I'm not sure what that call was. Maybe she lost it and then grabbed it. We'll have to watch the tape.
Now the refs are getting really ticky-tacky.
Yeah,
complete opposite of what happened the first half.
Yeah, they've let them play for 2.5 quarters. We'll see if they stay consistent or if this is going to be a trend. Raider ball underneath. Looks like Brandt taking it out.
Oh, she should have shot that.
Yeah, she should have. Johnson probably would. She had that there for a second as well. See, right now she's got to step in and be ready. She steps
Good
in.
rebound.
Yep.
There's another shot. Oh.
Same team. Caperton.
Oh. A little too late there on the timeout call.
Yep. 11's coming back in. Johnson and Coutts. Got some good minutes out of those girls there. It's down just 11 with 50 to go. They get this under 10. A lot of time left. Here she is.
Oh.
Just off the back of the rim. Jenna.
You can tell she's got a lot more confidence too, because in the first half she would have passed that up.
Yeah, that's a situation where she needs to get it to the middle. Don't take it up the side. You get it to the middle there.
And if I'm Richmond here after one more possession like that, I'm calling a timeout. Sell the girls down. Don't use your body. There you go. Oh.
Yeah, good give and go. Blue Devils caught a little flat-footed there.
Now you see Almont's picking up the pace though on offense. Richmond's caught off guard too because, like we said the whole game, they're very methodical, just looking for that one shot. And now they're passing, cutting in the ball down low and taking a high percentage shots.
Looking to cut it to 10 here. Grace makes this one. Both of them kicked off the back of the rim. Good rebound by Riley Paxson. Caperton bringing it up with 20 to go.
Here, I'll take the last second right here if I'm Richmond.
Yep. Gaffney takes it to the hole. 7.9 seconds. Nice take there.
Foul number 2, Cameron Basaro. Nope, wrong one. Sarah Hall. Looking at the boys.
I've done that too.
She's only a freshman too.
Gaffney shooting her first one.
And
Rattled in
if
and
you're
out.
looking at that free throw, you want to shoot more arc into it. Too many times you see with kids nowadays, see they're trying to shoot the ball in instead of having the arc.
Yep, with that touch. Second one is up and in. Didn't have a lot of arc, but it had more than that first one. You're definitely right.
Ooh,
Nice give and go.
There.
No call there. The ref.
End of the quarter.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There would have been a call there. It was-
No, it's ticky-tacky. You know,
Yeah.
last second, both girls going for the ball.
Yep, kind of out of control. Keith Bartels, Chase Churchill. Right. The ref and the coach.
And if you're the ref here, you don't want to let him have your ear right now.
No, you don't.
And if you're the Almont coach, you just want to try to keep it quiet down right now because the last thing you need right now is a technical foul. And because your girls have been playing well, playing way more aggressive. And
Yeah, you just let him know he has your ear.
then he knows that too.
So it's going to go one of two ways here. He's either going to get a T in his fourth quarter,
Or he's going to get every call.
or he's going to get every call. Because they both got each other's ears.
Oh, yeah,
So
exactly.
we'll see what happens there.
It can go one of two ways.
Eric Hack and JP Severini on camera. Jason Robbins, our producer, produces all of Richmond TV events. Check us out on our YouTube channel, Richmond TV 12. All of Richmond Varsity events that they produce, as well as musical events, plays, city hall meetings, city events, good old days events. Jason Robbins and his crew do an excellent job. Or check us out on Channel 6. Keith Bartels, Chase Churchill bringing you Richmond Varsity girls looking to go 7-9, currently 6-9 on the year, and a season sweep of the Raiders. Yeah, she had Izzy there If that would have went in for Daphne, I would have said she had a monster game.
Right, the rest really playing the girls play now.
3 seconds.
She makes her shot.
Yeah, got to shoot that quick. Yeah, but if she would have made that, Daphne's had a good game. Now, when Telto got that ball on the block and had a girl on her, Izzy was wide open just inside the three-point or free throw line.
That's when you go back on film the next day and say you look for it the next time, and just keep your eyes on the basket the whole time. Number 11's wide open in the corner. They don't see it right now, as she has her back turned to her.
I think she can get that off.
And if I'm her, like you just said, I'm shooting that. She doesn't have her hand all the way in my face, and there's enough separation between hand and ball. That was a good look too. Now they see it. Oh, a little too hard.
Yeah, a little too hard and long.
Oh.
Good job by Grace.
That's what you want right there.
Good hustle there.
Uh-oh. And this trap is giving Richmond problems all night long, too.
Yes, it has. When they settle down and not panic, they've been okay. 10-point lead. Schroeder is going to be at the line.
Now that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, fouled by 45. Ada Webster.
Yeah.
Okay, Ida.
6:26 to go, fourth quarter. It's been all Blue Devils since the beginning. Good shooter's touch there.
Gets the first one to go down. Now my question is, who's the guy in the All-Michigan gear?
I don't know. I don't know.
It seems like someone says something.com on his shirt. I've been trying to figure it out.
Yeah, probably photography company.
Yeah.
Does pictures and stuff and then sells them. Jenna coming off a little banged up a little bit after that tough fall, but she knocks them both down to extend the lead to 12. Yeah, a few of the Almont girls just hold the ball a little too long. Johnson again, in and out. That was there.
Go up with it. And when she gets older, she'll learn how to go right back up with it. Knowing if she doesn't get the call, it's still a better shot than just pulling it out and wasting another 20 seconds on the clock when you're down 12.
Now right there, Fives needs to step in instead of back out. Nice pass. But see, you can't catch it and hesitate.
No, and that will come with maturity too.
Yep, and you're right. We talked about their youth. Even when they're moving it on the perimeter, catching, holding it, waiting, it's got to be boom, 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 boom. Make that defense move, settle for the shot. Like right there, she had a lane.
She's getting closer with it.
Oh, never save it under your own hoop there.
It was a good move by her too.
Blue Devils got a break there. That'll be another one of those break down the tape. You tell Caperton not to save it underneath your own hoop.
It's good defense there by 11 for Almont too, Grace Johnson. Seems to be Richmond's ball after that.
Yeah. 15 checking in. Hannah Landershear. Timeout Blue Devils. Jeff Paxson calling the timeout.
Full timeout.
Coach Paxson is doing a nice job. Again, they're 6-9. They win this one. They go to 7-9, 2 under 500. District's right around the corner. I think they have Elginak last week, who they beat. That could be, 8-9. I'm not sure how many more they have because this year the boys' district starts ahead of the girls' district.
Yeah.
So if they're 6-9, what is that, 15? If they make up their games after today, they should have 4 more games left.
Yeah.
Because you get 20 in a season.
And 4 wins coming up the districts could be huge in momentum.
Well, if you're Coach Johnson here, what do you tell your girls?
I'm telling them to be aggressive. Take your shots when you're open. Don't hesitate. Don't look to have the open girl. You're down 12 with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. You're a young team, and so all the momentum you want needs to happen in a few short seconds. Emily Tackleberry's checking in for Richmond. Richmond seems to no, yeah, that should have been a moving screen.
Yeah,
the refs quite aren't seeing that well either.
No, because Ferranti definitely stepped out after she got around her. Blue Devils get away with one there, extend the lead to 14 with 4:54 to go.
Here we go, that Coach Johnson's talking to the refs again.
Another one in and out. See, she needs to go back up with that instead of passing it out. Nice job there by Gaffney. That'll be the 5th foul. Both teams have 5 and 5. Both
already doubled what we had in the first half total.
Yes. 2 away from bonus time.
Uh-oh, better watch out behind you. There you go, Kennedy. If you're Richmond, you're happy with that shot. She was wide open. You're already up 14.
Now she doesn't want to get a frustration foul here. Raiders moving it. Sure, coach said we got to have a little more urgency. I don't want bad shots. We got to move it and pop it. Page with that rebound. Right here's where you can take
Slow it down. Take up all the seconds on the clock you need. Run your offense. Run your sets. Oh, ow.
Yeah, whose finger did that pop? That makes my fingers hurt from all those times I've done.
And I'm telling you, I played in all sports. One of the worst pains I've ever felt was a jammed finger from a basketball.
Yeah, absolutely. It's horrible. Screen play for Caperton.
Oh.
What's the call going to be? A jump
ball, Richmond's ball.
Good hustle there by Tackleberry.
Only a sophomore, too. This is the first time we haven't seen. Ooh, she might have stepped over the line.
It was close.
It seems to be tipped off by Almont, too. Stays Richmond ball.
See the ball. See the ball.
Oh, little collision there.
Get it back here. Pull it.
Oh, slow shot. They are really letting them play now.
Yeah, they are. Page, deep one.
Oh.
Good form.
Over the back.
Yeah. That's going to be four, I think, on Jenna.
Actually, Toto checking back in for the Devils.
3:39 to go. Blue Devils up 14. Next foul on either side. We're in the bonus. We were a long ways from that in the first half. 3 and 2 fouls.
Ooh, yeah.
A little bit of contact there.
Seeing that, and if you're the Almont coach, you really have nobody else but to blame but yourself. You know what I mean? You get in your refs here, and you expect every call now to go your way.
Right.
But when in reality, you're not going to get any calls now.
Nice take by Johnson.
She is fast, too. Got around that edge pretty fast.
Cuts it to 12.
Oh.
And then the foul.
Frustration foul there. That's 5, right?
I think so. 5 fouls, yes.
5.
Right.
And 101. And she gets the 101 too.
101 to cut it to 10. They have life. Hit a couple threes.
She makes both of these. It's only a 10-point game. She does have a good shot too for being only a freshman.
Next one on our way here, then we're live. Knocks them both down, cuts it to 10. Almont still trapping. Good job there by Ferranti to look at.
Good job by Paige to slow it down.
And keep her dribble. Exactly. How many times do you see him pick it up there?
Yep.
It's going to be a jump, Almont ball.
That was a young mistake too there by Tackleberry, keeping the ball down low, having the chance for Almont to come in there and coming for the jump ball.
Yeah, you can't hold it. You got to move it quick. But like we were talking about Almont, because she's just a sophomore too. Game's a little quicker than what you're used to.
And it really is a difference. Like when people say, like, as you progress through your freshman to your JV, or heck, even middle school to freshman to JV to varsity, even collegiate sports, if you have the opportunity to go that far, everything speeds up. Players speed up. The game time seems so much faster. It's just a whole new game. Another jump ball.
Paxton
Richmond's
getting
ball.
down there, getting dirty, getting it. Good hustle there. You're absolutely right. Bigger, faster, stronger.
In all sports. It can be tennis, it can be football, basketball, baseball, soccer. It's just a whole new ball game. Seems to be timeout by Richmond. 30-second timeout?
Yep, 30-second.
I like the little blocks that we have it now at the scores
Yeah, I
table.
like that too. It's nice. You got the possession arrow up on the scoreboard too, but as an official, it's just a lot easier to see it down here.
Exactly.
And, you go here or there and look up at the scoreboard because you want to get eye contact with your scores table.
Are these refs going to ref the boys' game too?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
If they let it go like this. And I hate to say it, Rich might be in a little bit of trouble. Like
I was going to say, like, from experience, Almont's the one school you don't want to get into a physical match with.
No, because they want to slow it down, muddy it. Yeah, she was out of bounds. They want to slow it down, muddy it, clutch and grab and
play physical.
And Richmond's more of a finesse.
In all sports too. I mean, football especially. They run that wing T option, and now that's physical football. Seems to be off page there, off her thigh.
Yeah, she didn't go after it. She's confused there. She didn't go after it.
Probably thinking it was off the other girl. Now, if I'm Richmond, I'm pressuring the ball, make them waste the clock, make them make the fast decisions to lead to turnovers.
Yep,
like what Izzy's doing right here.
Yep.
Like if I'm Izzy, I'm pressing all the way up. Just like you said, a couple of threes, and then you're still back in this ball game. Oh, good move. Someone's going to shoot eventually.
Yeah, this is good defense by the Blue Devils because they're.
Wrong person.
So they got to give it right back to her. Let her shoot. Yeah, you don't want that if you're the Blue Devils.
No, you just wasted a good minute off the clock right there. That's what you want every possession now.
Yeah, you put them on the line though, and that clock's not ticking. She makes both of these.
It's an 8-point game. In a minute 39, that's a long time in basketball. Oh.
Rolled around and
like we
out.
were talking about earlier, it's too straight of a shot.
Yep. Here's where you tell Telto, get it to your guards.
Don't foul, Paige. Now what you want to do. So now you get them one foul closer to that double bonus, and then that can really be a game changer late in the game.
Okay, Five's back at the line. See if she uses a little more legs and a little more arch here.
That was a little better arc too. Good rebound.
Yep, Gaffney got all hustled off the block.
Oh, it's a foul.
Yeah, she's going to be shooting three.
And if you're Richmond, that's the wrong person you want to foul right now. She has the hot hand. I bet you she has half their points right now on offense.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not so sure there you needed to, you want to contest it, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, you don't want to try to block it.
Right.
Just get in their face. No, she's there. No, you're there, and just go from there. Oh, misses the second one. Makes the first one, though, so it's now still a 9-point game.
Blue Devils looking to hang on. She knocks down the second. 8-point ball game.
You need help here.
Yeah, we don't need to be in a hurry.
Frustration foul. Ooh.
Yep. It's going to be Almont ball on the jump.
Sarah, great job, Sarah.
1 and 9 to go. Blue Devils by 8.
It's a lot of time
quarter.
left, too.
A lot of time, a lot of timeouts. They don't have a lot of time to be as patient as they've been, though. They're going to have to catch and pop. Nice
that
take.
right there.
Yep.
Oh,
You know, a few free throws and a few shots here or there. This is,
it's a ball game.
yeah. Now if you're the Blue Devils, play keep away and make them foul you. Paxton calls timeout. Not a bad timeout here to settle those girls down and hopefully say keep moving the ball around and make them foul you and let's get to the free throw line.
Make your free throws, too.
Yeah, make your
I remember my junior year, we played Almont for Stokecoming, and Marion Yamarino made a go-ahead tying bucket with like 5 seconds left in the game to go into overtime, and then it was free throws in the whole overtime. Carly Barzak, Michaela Malott, all of them made their free throws, and that's really huge in girls basketball too, or in any basketball you see now. Free throws kill a game now. Because if you don't make your free throws, that's free points. Like, that's probably your most high percentage jump shot ever. Not even a jump shot.
Well, I always get a kick out of it. And I got to check myself sometimes too, being a big Carolina fan, and I like state, you know, but being a big Carolina fan, and I'll get mad and I'll be like, yeah, the officials weren't on Carolina's side tonight. You know, they'll lose to Duke by like 3.
Yeah.
But then you look at the box score and they missed 10 free throws.
Yeah. And like speaking of Michigan State, they lost to Indiana at home and they missed 13, and they only lost by 4.
Yeah.
You just make 9 of them, you win.
Yeah.
You can only make 5, you win by 1.
Yeah, that was a horrible game. I think Purdue's going to win the Big Ten. I think they have the best schedule.
I think they have the best schedule, but I think Michigan's the hardest team. I feel like when they get to tournament time, I feel like they step it up. John Beilein does
He's a great coach.
And like you said, North Carolina is too scary in the ACC.
Yeah, they are. That Kobe White.
Oh, yeah,
if he stays, he'll be the best point guard in college basketball.
Oh, yeah, he's insane.
Well, him and Winston. I don't think Winston's ready for the pros.
No. But if you're Richmond, this is exactly what you want to do. This is what you talked about. You just wasted 40 seconds almost. And if you're Almont, I don't know why you're not fouling. Like right there.
These referees want to get to the next game.
Oh.
She traveled.
Stays Richmond's ball.
3 seconds to go. They just let him, I don't know.
48 seconds.
Down 8. He threw in the towel.
Go up with it. Go up with it.
Oh. Almost a stat changer on that shot there by Gaffney. She had a good game. Blue Devils hang on to win by 8 at home, finishing the sweep of this young Raiders team. And you said, you know, there was no quitting them until the end there. They didn't foul. They just kind of threw in the towel there. But they're going to be a team to reckon with here in a few years.
Like we said earlier, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, not one junior. It just takes one year like that, and you guys can make a run at it no matter what.
Yeah. So nothing to hang their heads about. A young team. Blue Devils are now 7 and 9.
Yep.
I know they play Algonac next week, which Friday, which will make them 8 and 9. I don't know who they have left, but out of 20 games, you know, they're going to be looking right around 500, and that's good. Something to build off for next
especially
year.
Coming off an interim head coach, you know what I mean? You don't really expect that either.
Absolutely. Keith Bartels, Chase Churchill, Richmond TV 12, Channel 6, Eric Hack and JP Severini, and Jason Robbins on camera, or not on camera. Eric and JP are on camera. Jason Robbins, the producer. We will be back for the boys' game. Congratulations, girls. We will be back after this.